All right, third legendary deck of the day. Now we're going Naya. So we're going to have a little bit more of an aggressive slant to our deck. We have some better 2 and 3 mana legends here. So I'm going to try Mox Amber to go along with our 2 and 3 mana legends. But we're still going big. Still have a lot of 4 mana legends. We got the Weatherlight. So we got a vehicle that we can crew to help find some more legends. And we got our normal legendary sorceries. That's what we're building these decks kind of around, are these legendary sorceries. Sideboard, we have Lava Coil Deafening Clarion for anti-aggro, a Johnny Vance's Blasting Cannons, and Carnage Tyrant and Vivian Reed for anti-control. Urz's Ruinous Blast and Lyra Dawnbringer kind of anti-aggro cards as well. So let's try it out. We've only played this deck one time before, and didn't go too well for us. But we made a couple changes here before the league, so let's try it out. I remember I think we went 1 and 2. It was either 0-2 or 1 and 2. I'm pretty sure it was 1 and 2, and I remember both of our losses were really close 3 match sets that we ended up losing. This one looks like it'll be pretty fun. Stream Decker, start working. It's being so slow. Play first. Ugh. Well, we'll keep. Yeah, last couple of days, Stream Decker has not been working too well. Well, we're keeping this land also, but these are all just coming to play tapped stuff, which isn't great for us. The Rakdos 3 drop. Oh, this is my first time reading the Rakdos 3 drop. 1 black, red, 2/2 legendary creature. I love me some legendary creatures. Give me some more legendary creatures, please. Thank you very much. Other creatures you control get +1/+0. That's a useful ability. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. That is a pretty strong card. It's not like I don't know if that's as good as Midnight Reaper. But it's close to Midnight Reaper. So Captain Lannery Storm getting in this attack here means that we're definitely going to have 5 mana next turn where we can cast Vivian. Yeah, Deckmaster's working now. Stream Decker is not working for us, but Deckmaster is, so we're getting there slowly. I'm gonna attack. I want the treasures for this Kamal's Druidic Vow. Yeah, and I want that off the battlefield, so it makes it harder for them to kill my Vivian. So I'm gonna play Vivian and tick up. I want this Druidic Vow to be large.
I didn't live through hell to lose to you.
I guess Shauna. So right now we have a Druidic Vow for... I probably should have just taken the Mountain, actually. Yeah, I probably should have taken the Mountain. If our Vivian doesn't die... Okay, it's dead. Let's say if our Vivian doesn't die, and if we tick up and find a land, we would have Druidic Vow for 6. But Vivian did die. So that means we got new Vivian. And let's find an untapped green source, please.
Have come to me.
Okay, untapped green source. Oh, man. Yeah, Shauna doesn't die to Chupacabra, and it's a cheap enabler for Druidic Vow if we need it. No contempt. Can we get a big Druidic Vow here? We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right now. Potentially 8 if we get a land. And that can put a lot of things into play. This card is pretty great. We could cast it for 8 next turn. Okay, looks like our opponent's thinking about it. Does not look like Vivian's gonna die for how hard they're thinking. Okay, just 3rd Midnight Reaper. There we go. Vivian's gonna survive.
Now we're getting started.
Alright, let's get another land.
Balance comes.
Here we go. We can do this for 8. Come on, baby. Let's roll the dice. What do we got? Ooh, we got a Tristani, a land, a Weatherlight, a land, and a Mara, and a new Vivian. Wait, what lands did we get? Alright, so I'm going to pay the 2 life on Sacred Foundry so I can cast Shauna. So yeah, let's pay 2 life.
I've lost so much already.
We'll keep the new one that has an extra loyalty. Take this up.
You can't stop nature.
I'll take Tajik, I suppose. We'll play Shauna. I'll take 7/7. And there we go. It's a pretty good card. Finality. It's rude. So that's just gonna kill everything. Yeah, it's just gonna kill everything. So they're gonna draw 3 cards. Yeah, the real rank asks why do I always wear a tie? It's because I like how I look in a tie. Like, this is how I'm comfortable wearing a tie, and that's how I like to present myself. Alright, go and draw your cards. So they got 6 cards. We're still doing just fine. We're still doing just fine.
I've seen things that would break someone like you.
Let's go Angels. Angels in the outfield. How many Angels can we cast? 1. Only 2 Angels? 2 Angels. We'll have this crew. Yeah, I'll take Urza's Ruinous Blast. That's probably gonna be good. No, it gave everything -4/-4. That's what Finality does. So, which packs would you recommend to buy to get a good amount of elves for a deck? For elves, M19 and Dominaria are the 2 sets with elves in them. Wait, that doesn't work. What? Oh, Detection Tower. Right, Detection Tower. Okay, that's good. Tick up.
The wilds are my shield.
play this one. And Aurelia, because of getting the 2-power bump from Lyra Dawnbringer, can now crew Weatherlight. Is Temporal Sundering? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is very good with Temporal Sundering. Maybe we'll have that in our next deck. Let's crew this Weatherlight. Let's go to combat. Our trigger, we'll just put it on July. Yeah, crew was a mechanic from Kaladesh block that means like these vehicles are only creatures when you are able to crew them. They're not creatures all the time. I'm gonna take Grand Lord Warlord Radha. So you have to have a, like, so to turn Weatherlight into a creature, it's not usually a creature. To turn it into a creature, you have to tap at least 3 power worth of creatures in order to crew the vehicle. So Aurelia is 3 power, so we can use Aurelia to crew the Weatherlight.
Let's see if you're worthy.
Alright. And our opponent's very dead. They wanted to kill our Dawnbringer first, though.
That can't help you now.
We don't need that to help us. Yeah, it is pretty awkward. Yeah, we can Vivian ult next turn. Absolutely.
Ah! Strike nature brings your reckoning.
They already saw that card, so you know, we're not really doing much by playing it. These creatures are big. Yeah, it's not an amount of creatures you control, it's power. Please stop, they're already beyond dead. We didn't even have to use Urza's Ruinous Blast. Alright, we're getting the third blast in, though. So, like, our flyers, like Aurelia, Shalai, Dawnbringer, they're not necessarily the best because of Vivian. Like they're weak against Vivian and weak against Chupacabra. I'm going to trim one Aurelia. But I still like kind of keeping them in. Correct. The collections will not be wiped anymore. There's going to be no more resets with collections. And, yeah, I've put money into Arena and also grinded a lot to be able to get here. I think this is all I want to do. Yeah. That's good enough to me. It's good enough for me. What do you think of Resplendent Angel? Well, I like Resplendent Angel a lot as a card. Not necessarily in this deck, though. It's not a legendary creature, and so it would get exiled by our own Urza's Ruinous Blast. And it doesn't turn on our legendary sorceries itself. So it's not made for this deck, but it is a good card. Yeah, if you're going to buy cards, I'd recommend... The sets in order I would recommend just kind of in general are Guilds of Ravnica #1. And honestly, we're only 15 days away from the next set, Ravnica Allegiance, being on Arena also. So if you would like to wait for that, that's also a reasonable thing. But those two are the top 2 sets, Ravnica Allegiance and Guilds of Ravnica. They're going to be legal and standard for like the next 2 years, approximately. The other 4 sets are only going to be legal for about the next 1 year, or really about like 9-10 months by now. Those sets, though, I would recommend them in this order of Dominaria, then Ixalan, then Rivals of Ixalan. Or sorry, then M19, then Rivals of Ixalan. We're going down to 5. And it was pretty rough. Yeah, I didn't even have a Johnny in this deck the first time we played it, but I put it in sideboard for control decks. I'm gonna start with grinding, playing limited. And we're gonna be doing that here on stream. We're gonna be drafting and playing sealed. Probably like sealed the first day or two to kind of learn the format, and then drafting after that and building up the collection that way. And then I'll probably buy packs as well, but yeah, a Johnny helps kill our opponent faster, but then also it's just a non-creature that we get to play. That's like just another angle of attack. That if they have like Deafening Clarions or Cleansing Novas or anything like that, we can put out a Planeswalker instead of like an Angel, for example. Just have a separate avenue of attack. Well, the very first day or days, I like doing sealed first because I think sealed's kind of good to learn the format. You know, I won't know exactly like what's awesome or like exactly what kind of decks I want to draft immediately, right? And so, you know, like drafting, I don't like drafting blind as much. I would prefer to just do some sealed first to kind of learn like the interaction of the cards and everything. Sealed is good. It's easier to build decks when you don't know exactly. You know, you play your rares and you play. You know, you make your best deck you can out of your packs. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and blast. Gets rid of our elf, but it should slow them down quite a bit. Getting rid of their elf. They've missed a land drop. I like getting rid of their elf and a bunch of their other things. I could have. Maybe I should just Inferno for 3 actually. I probably should have Inferno for 3. Yeah, because I would have killed their elf, killed Jade Light, killed Branchwalker. Yeah, Karn and 4-mana Vraska do different things. I actually like 4-mana Vraska. But yeah, many lists do play Karn over it.
I am Karn.
I am Karn. It's like, cool, man. We get it. I am Groot. Find me cards. Hey, Demok Firelord went 5-0 with the Naya value deck on MTGO League today. Awesome. Way to go. Way to go. It's all good. Still, people will see the decks. That's cool. Karn's Temporal Sundering. It's pretty sweet. We played it last league in our Bant Legends, and next league in our Azorius Legends, we're going to be playing a lot of Karn's Temporal Sunderings. That's my plan with the Azorius one, is to play for Karn's Temporal Sundering and for Next to Fate. We're going to play 8 Time Walks in that deck. I am glad we got the land. I wanted the land. So let's go X equals 4. We will kill Wildgrowth Walker, kill Jade Light Ranger, and deal 4 to them. That's pretty good. And this looks like a solid win over Golgari. Nice, he went 4-0 with it last Friday at FDM too. Nice, you're crushing. Yeah, here's Find Finality. Yep.
A curious choice.
So I'm going to Druidic Vow for 4. I think I'd rather Vivian tick up, look for a land, and to play like Shalai or Amara also.
You can't
I
stop
think I want to hit land
nature.
drops. Alright, we'll just take the forest, it doesn't shock us. Yeah, we're in a pretty good position. I think we're in a pretty good position. We're gonna Druidic Vow for a ton next turn. Yeah, we did. We cast a big vow last game. We vowed for 8. Oh, I could activate Shalai and kill them, or I could play Dawnbringer and kill them. Or I can cast a vow for a lot.
Meet my newest friend.
So I can minus Karn and get back Mox Opal. And then we vow for 7. Alright, everybody's saying vow. Oh, Jonas just says just kill. I mean, we're playing this deck to vow. So 4, 7. Yeah, so 7. It's very possible we find something that kills them. See, Tristani. Tristani kills them. We still killed them. Yeah. We still ended the game. That Captain Lannery Storm was really impressive for us the first game. It's the reason why we won the game with like getting the treasures. I think the treasures were pretty important. You're not even sure what Vow did there? We got a Tristani and a Captain Lannery Storm and a bunch of lands. All right, 1-0 with Naya Legends. We're starting the stream off well with that. All right, let me get the Bant Legends video uploaded to YouTube. Play first. We have been mulliganing a lot. I think we have an okay amount of lands. Yeah, we have 25. I am putting that to the bottom. Cannot cast it. Even if this was like a land that would be able to cast that, I'd still just rather get a land. You know, we just need to get a land to get to Captain Lannery Storm, so then we can at least have a treasure for Karn. Alright, got our typing in. Come on, deck. Need a land. We talked about mass manipulation yet? No. Mass manipulation. We got there. XX. Gain control of X target creatures and or planeswalkers. So if you want to gain control of 2 creatures or planeswalkers, how much mana is that costing us? It's going to cost us 4 colorless and 4 blue. So it costs 8 mana to take control of 2 creatures and planeswalkers. 6 for 1, 8 for 2, 10 for 3, and so on. Thanks, Sin Christ, saying this chat's one of the best. There's always such a good conversation in it. Thanks. I do really appreciate my everybody here in Twitch chat. I really do appreciate it. It makes my life a lot easier. 'Cause, you know, I get to talk to y'all. All right, Landry Storm doing your thing. Hopefully no Spell Pierce. I'm gonna try casting Vivian. Oh, right. Well, no, because I need to do this post-combat anyway. Hey, Dark Green Duck subbing with Twitch Prime. That's a new sub. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the support. Whew. Dodged one. So why are they casting Opt right now? Like, wouldn't it be beneficial to know, like, what I tick up and find?
To be contained.
Or if I minus and kill their search for a Scanta? Like, wouldn't it be beneficial to know one of those? Like, wouldn't they just want to opt then? Hey, After Wizards gifting a sub to Sin Christ. Hey, Sin, get some hype boats in the chat. Let's see you use those emotes. And that's, of course, sub number 10 on the day. Got to our next... there we go. Got to our next sub goal. So if we're getting to our next sub goal, let's do a poll and see what set you want me to buy a pack here on Arena. I'm not sure. The question was if you can drop from platinum to gold. Okay, and the answer is no. Yeah, I want to hit lands. That's why I didn't snipe as Canto right there. I want to hit lands. We just need lands, so yeah, that's why. All right, 60-second poll. We got, let's see, M19, our Rivals of Ixalan, RIX, DOM for Dominaria, or XLN for Ixalan. 60-second poll. Wait for that right there. The poll started. All right, and now we know we're hitting a land. Like, we know we got a land, so I'm going to go ahead and just minus. So we got a land drop here.
Draw and fire.
Draw and fire. And now Tajik or Karn. Or Weatherlight. So, I'm assuming they're going to have a counterspell here, right? So it's like, what do we want to get countered? I think I would want Tajik to get countered. Maybe Weatherlight getting countered, honestly. Oh, wow. I did not expect that to work. Okay. I'll take it. Dude, this deck's sweet. Dude, legend decks are cool. Because they just have a bunch of different cool legends in them. This has been definitely a really fun stream. M19. M19 getting it. Yeah, their hand must be kind of rough. Yeah, I don't know what they have. So I could Jaya's Immolating Inferno for the win. I only have one green source out right now. Okay, so they have shock. So not for the win. Oh wait, we're in the main phase? Oh wait. So I can crack this treasure, which will pump Captain Lantern Storm up to 4. We'll get another treasure, so 5. And we can deal 4 with Immolating Inferno. Dang. No, not quite lethal. So, we'll just play Karn. Yeah, I'm going to play Llanowar Elf and Karn. Juki, what are you talking about?
I advise that you yield.
What are you... Let's see. So we're playing against blue-red control. You know, there's some kind of dragon deck. We saw Sarkin, so they got to be playing like Niv Mizzets as well, that kind of stuff. Urza's Ruinous Blast is great against Crackling Drake and Enigma Drake, but if they're, you know, going Sarkin, Niv, Mizzet, it's not good against those things. So I think what I want to do is play... I want to play another Vivian because it is good against the Drake, the dragons and stuff. And I'm going to take out the Ruinous Blast. And... Oh, you think they... I guess they could technically beat Grixis. Yeah, could technically beat Grixis. And I think I want a Johnny. I like a Johnny making smaller creatures bigger against, like, Shock 1, but then also just better against attacking into... Nah, we don't need a Johnny. Attacking into, like, Drakes and Dragons and stuff like that. Dawnbringer or a Johnny? Yeah, we'll get a Johnny in here. Alright, it's a Johnny. Final answer. Here we go. Oh, okay. Alright, Tatter. Yeah, I didn't understand what was going on there. Gotcha. Yeah, a sideboard for this deck was definitely hard. My sideboard's probably not that good. Okay, we're on the... Our opponent's at 6 cards. We're on the draw. I like being on the draw with this kind of hand with more, because I kind of imagine our Llanowar Elf is going to get bolted. And in that case, you know, I like being on the draw, so it gives us a better chance of hitting our 4th land drop. Yeah, we're going to rely on our creatures to fight off Drakes, if they do have Drakes. But then playing Sarkin, I don't know, maybe there's a dragon deck? The legendary Llanowar Elf. Ugh, they had the double shock. Triple double shock. Okay, they are a Drake deck. Well... This is bad for us. I would really like to draw land. Oh no. I don't think it's worth it to suicide Llanowar or Captain Lantern Storm in just to play Aurelia or Shalai or Karn or something like that. I guess maybe Karn ticks up and finds more lands. That's fine. Alright, so Definitely, you know, regret taking out all there is Ruinous Blasts. That's for sure. Work of art. Are the Drakes lazy card design? Not necessarily. One of the things that I really don't like about Guilds of Ravnica was that Crackling Drake just randomly has ETB draw a card attached to it. I think this would be a very like a perfectly reasonable card with just like the other part with counting the instants and sorceries. I really don't think this needs ETB draw a card. Well, obviously, now that I know that they're playing Drakes, I'm bringing in Lava Coil. Sorry, not obviously, but yeah, I didn't know that they were playing that kind of stuff. Like their deck did not look like a Drake deck for the first time. So I didn't sideboard like a Drake deck. Because I thought they were just playing control. Like I thought they were playing blue-red control without Drakes. That's what I thought. So Tajik coming out, it just dies to shock. We're cutting other things. Yeah, sorry for getting mad there. We're cutting to Johnny. Lannery Storm dying to shock. Amara dies to shock. It's not great, so does Shauna. I'm going to trim on all that kind of stuff. But we do need mana. So how are we going to make sure we have enough mana? To get to this other stuff. Really, like, I'm saying the wrong thing. In my head, I'm thinking, how do we keep our curve not being so high where it's just a bunch of 4-drops kind of thing? All right, let's try this. This looks good to me. I know I have a lot of things that die to shock, but I want to keep the curve kind of low. Oh yeah, Rada doesn't match up too well in this matchup. I really like how Rada can crew Weatherlight and can add extra mana to make even a bigger, you know, like Rada can enable Kamal's Druidic Vow or Jaya's Immolating Inferno well. Squeeze function in the deck. Squeeze is just kind of a hard card to deal with. It just keeps coming back, and it's a good enabler for our legendary sorceries. Just have so many shocks. So many shock. Yeah, it's the perfect legendary sorcery enabler. I don't mind that too much. I do mind us drawing 2 lands in a row there. That's what I don't like. Now they get to keep up Counterspell for Karn. Okay, good. Not Counterspell for Karn. Ooh, they ditched Spell Pierce? Do they just have another Spell Pierce? Why would they ditch Spell Pierce? Please don't have another one. Wow. Yet again. Our opponent's not patient with their opt. I really think they should wait until they see what happens and have a lot more information before they opt. So the top part of the screen is not cut off by several pixels. Oh yeah. That hasn't, I don't think that's ever been like that before this stream, honestly. Because yeah, look how the bottom is black here. And up there is cut off by a little bit. And the bottom part is, you have like a couple black pixels here. I don't think that's ever been like that before this stream. Does anybody else know if that's been like that before? Our opponent just gave us Vivian.
Good choice.
Yeah, so they certainly have a counterspell. Yeah, okay, yeah, so it's just today. Yeah, and I don't know why it's like that. It's not a capture window, like it's just supposed to be full screen. So I don't know why it's like that, honestly. Yeah, it's like pushed upwards. Well, I mean, I can go like this, but that's like a different. That's a different scene. That's just a full screen scene, but that's supposed to be full screen as well. I have no idea why it's like that. It says it's full screen, so yeah, I think there's just something wrong. I'm assuming next screen will be better. Yeah, so they have dive down. They certainly have dive down. I'm gonna play Dawnbringer here. That's my plan.
Are you certain of your decision?
Because I think they have dive down. So it'll be kind of interesting what they give us, Shauna or Dawnbringer. All right, they gave us Shauna. Yeah, the problem is I don't have the mana to coil plus do something else. So which is why I just went with Dawnbringer. I would have coiled if I could have, like, I would have liked to be able to coil plus Dawnbringer there, but we didn't have the mana to. And so I'm not even taking the coil out because I want Karn to be at a high loyalty to make it harder for Enigma Drake to kill Karn if they have a removal spell for Dawnbringer here. Alright, so yeah, they're going to use Dive Down to save Drake. But then they only have one blue left. So are they going to have another Dive Down? And with us finding another Dawnbringer, I don't mind doing that. If this gets countered... Sure.
I'm a survivor.
Then I go
This
get
will aid us.
Coil. I honestly don't mind that Spell Pierce very much, honestly. I like seeing the Spell Pierce more than a Dive Down. If Vivian resolved and I minused and they dive down, I would have not liked that nearly as much. The Spell Pierce doesn't really bother me. Yeah, I'm going to get Dawnbringer. See if this resolves. Yeah, so they would have just Disdainful Stroke. If I would have played the land, they would have Disdainful Stroke last time, but... yeah, Karn's going to die to Enigma Drake.
What was lost is now
So let's have a Dawnbringer. Yeah, I mean, Kamal's Legendary Sorcery is in the deck. Kamal's Druidic Vow, but it, we haven't
Efforts
seen it or
are
anything.
futile.
Yep, it's Legends Day. Come on, tap, or no, don't tap out. Don't kill Shauna. Don't kill Shauna. Dang it. I couldn't Immolating Inferno. I think our opponent knows about Immolating Inferno, I think. From a Karn. No, maybe not. Alright. Do I play around Spell Pierce? We've already seen 2 Spell Pierces. I don't think we need to play around Spell Pierce. I guess we probably should. Yeah, we just should. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I can play around 2 Spell Pierces also. I could play around Syncopate and 2 Spell Pierces by just doing 4s. Bleh. All these disdainful strokes. And then we're dead? I just have burn spell, burn spell? Wow. Wow. Man. Yeah, that's what happens when you have 5 mana and just all really good really great interaction in 5 mana. That's just, our opponent drew really well. So I could have, I mean, whoops, I'm at 1-1. So I guess not playing around the spell, our opponent ended up not having any other dive down. So our Vivian getting spell pierced, I think did cost us that game, because if our Vivian got disdainful stroked, which it would have been if I would have played around spell pierce, then we could have just never let that spell pierce ever do anything. So yeah, just honestly, I don't think disdainful stroke's a very good card in the metagame. It's amazing against us, but just in the metagame in general, I honestly don't think it's very good. Yeah, next turn. But our opponent got us. They had a deck filled of shocks and disdainful strokes, and it worked out beautifully against us. So good for them. I actually don't think. So the reason why I don't like Stroke very much, and I don't think it's a very good sideboard card, is because two of like the biggest threats that Disdainful Stroke you'd want Disdainful Stroke for are Carnage Tyrant and Niv Mizzet, and it doesn't counter them. And there's not just a ton of things to counter with it. There's obviously some things, but there's not a ton of things to counter with Disdainful Stroke. Like the 2 big threats do not get countered by it. There are, of course, some other ones. You have like your Teferi, your Crackling Drake. But against Drakes, it's kind of just countering Crackling Drake, and that's kind of it. Alright, let me get the Bant Legends deck list up on this YouTube video. We're not going to die without casting a spell. We're going to cast a spell next turn. We will die after we cast our first spell, though. That's likely. It's likely we will cast 1 spell and then die. So Shauna, of course, or Shalai definitely dies.
As a statue, how convenient.
I think I want Karn to kind of act as like a target. I hope they go after Karn. You're welcome, Project Vayner. You're welcome. Orzhov life gain, we did really well. We went 6-3. We were 6-1 also at a point. We lost our last 2 with it. Where's the Bant Legends deck? Here it is. We're almost able to double spell with Shalai and Aurelia. Oh, I love it. I loved our opponent killing our Karn. That's exactly what we wanted. Love it. Oh yeah, I can just do this. Okay, there we go. So they had to have one of those lava runners last turn, and they just decided not to play it. I guess maybe they were scared of a Deafening Clarion.
It is best if you stop. Please stop.
Alright, the Bant Legends deck should be up on YouTube. Yeah, they had very lethal. And I'm so close to being able to catch Shalai and Aurelia. Andurium, being our sub number 11 on the day. Oh yeah, we gotta get an M19 pack. Also. So we had 3 extra mana with Shalai here with the double Mox Amber, but nothing to do with the 3 mana. They were 1-off, so they did not have very lethal. They had not counting lethal. Alright. Lyra Dawnbringer. Close enough. Good enough. So we'll have Discordant, block Chain Whirler. And then the others block that. Block those. Well, we're still alive. We need to block Chain Whirler because of the first strike. And then we block Viashino Pyromancer. And we go to 1. Can we just get any creature that costs 3 or less like this whole time? I mean, the Tristani was a good draw. I can't really complain. 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I Vivian and tick up into anything? Nothing that's going to keep me alive. We need a 3 or 4 mana creature there. Alright, Coil's coming in. Clarion's coming in. Dawnbringer's coming in. And Weatherlight out. Vivian. I mean, Vivian does destroy Experimental Frenzy. I guess we have Blast for Frenzy. Still have Blast for Frenzy. Maybe 1 Vivian. The Moxes didn't do anything, ever. They just never did anything. Which means I kind of want to cut them. Yeah. This is 63. Karn is probably my worst card. But if we can control the battlefield more with these Deafening Clarions and Lava Coils, then Karn can help us out. I guess Shauna and Squee are pretty bad against Chain Whirler. Yeah, we could just take the Elves out because of our own Clarions and because of their Chain Whirlers. Yeah, maybe we'll just do that. Yeah. Shauna's kind of the same way. Oh yeah, we got the Decemberists in here, even though it's January. Alright, so Grixis Legends and Bant Legends should both be up on YouTube now. If you want to be able to watch these stream replays without muted VODs and everything, you should subscribe or follow along on the YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/C for creator /Todd Stevens MTG, or channel. I guess that could be it. But yeah, youtube.com/C/Todd Stevens MTG. You can find it right there. I think that hand was a little too risky. Yep. Yeah, Hockey Boy's over there. He's hiding. Yeah, does it make any difference for that? I think in the I don't have YouTube monetized at all right now, so I don't get anything from YouTube. But in the future, eventually, like if the channel, once the channel grows, and I can get YouTube partnered, then that'll be more monetized for me and probably better for me than just watching on Twitch. The only thing I get from you watching the VOD on Twitch is just if you watch an ad. I get like a penny per ad or something like that. So if you watch an ad to before the video. But there's a lot more potential with YouTube than that, because that's not very much. So I made a cat deck, as I told you, that's not good at all. Yeah, there's not enough cat cards for a decent deck, yep. Yeah. Yeah, subscriptions is definitely the majority of the money for streamers. Yeah, subscriptions, donations. Yep. Yeah, we got the legendary Squee. It's okay, Squee's immortal. We'll be able to play it again the next turn. Yeah, so for replays, yeah, I think YouTube would be better for watching for replays for me in general, especially if you're a subscriber. Definitely. So I'd like to get YouTube partnered, and oh, I probably missed lethal. I wasn't really thinking about the game too much. And I don't know the exact levels for YouTube partner, but it's a long, long, long ways away from where I'm at, just starting YouTube. I don't know. You have to have like a certain number. You have to have like you know, something like 1,000 subscribers and a certain tens of thousands of hours watched and stuff like that. I'm not sure. Yeah, so I have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in the previous 12 months. So I need 1,000 subscribers. So if you're not a subscriber to YouTube, it costs you nothing. If you have a YouTube account, please go over and subscribe to YouTube. There you go. Thanks, Yet, for putting it in there. It's youtube.com/c/ToddStevensMTG. The C stands for creator, I think. Okay, this is a decent hand. We're going to game 3 here. If we lose, our league is done. So let's focus in. Let's see if we can beat Mono Red. Well, Firebrand... Oh, no, this can't die to Firebrand because that's an ability. Okay. So we can play Shauna Sisei's Legacy this turn. Because I don't really want to Lava Coil a Firebrand, necessarily. Okay. And we get to Squee. If they want a Firebrand Squee, yeah, that's fine with me. I'll say no attacks. Yeah, no attacks. So if they shock Squee and then block, whatever, that's fine. I actually don't really mind trading Shauna for the Firebrand. But yeah, I think this is actually this is fine. We're not really going to be growing that Shauna too much. I wonder if our opponent doesn't realize that Shauna can just die to a burn spell. So they could just shock Shauna.
I will fight with heart well chosen.
Ooh. Next turn, Lyra Dawnbringer. Or are they gonna throw 6 points of burn over at this Karn? But that's just a really good Karn tick up. The Temple Garden's good, that we can definitely play Vivian. Because, you know, Experimental Frenzy. Experimental Frenzy is kind of like the only card to be scared of right about now.
I'll make use of that later.
I should probably just minus and put Dawnbringer in my hand, honestly. I regret not doing that. I wasn't gonna cast Dawnbringer this turn anyway, but so I'm gonna coil and play Squee. The Immortal. What do you think is the best multiple draw card in the game? Yeah, so in standard here, you're gonna just Lava Coil Squee. Sure.
Decisive action is needed.
I mean, there's a lot of different ones for different colors. Like, the best one, I guess, would be Explosion from, like, Expansion Explosion. Or I guess Overwhelming Insight. 7 mana, draw 7. I think we just kind of keep on playing Squee. They want to keep using burn spells on Squee. I'm happy with that. Squee is a freaking legend. Yeah, opponent, you cannot get rid of Squee.
Your patience is rewarded.
I'm getting Deafening Clarion, putting that in my hand to be able to give my creatures lifelink. You know, Dawnbringer can make Aurelia, give Aurelia lifelink, but I'm playing Aurelia first, so if they have like a fight with fire, they're killing Aurelia, yep, and not Dawnbringer. Alright, opponent can't handle the squee. We really put the squeeze on our opponent there. They were definitely in the hard squeeze there. Man, that card's great. If your opponent's just sitting with just a crap ton of removal spells, nothing's better than old squee. Oh! Get the pack! Get the pack! Cancel. Good call. M19 pack. We got to 10 subs. We're actually at 11 now. And we're getting a M19 pack. What are we going to get from M19? I'm going to guess Izareth the Awakener. We were talking about that card earlier. And I only have one of those. So I'm guessing Izareth the Awakener. Ooh, Hydra's a good guess. It is 7:09 here. Yeah, so we have been live for 4 hours. And so normal schedule is like 4 hours earlier until 3 hours from now. We're basically right in the middle. Middle-ish. Alright, we got people saying Sarkhan, Bolas, Chandra, Liliana's Contract, Resplendent, Rare Wildcard, Unsealing, Elvish Clancaller, Dragon's Horde, Chain Whirler, Vivian Reed. It's not going to be Chain Whirler. Oh, it's something I don't have 4 of. Psy Master Thopterus. No Psy Master Thopterus. Yeah, still in VA. I won't be back in Texas until at the earliest, like spring, summer next year. Gress? Gress? Is that how we... Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that support. That's certainly the absolute best way to send support my way for subbing there. And you get the free sub with Twitch Prime. So thank you so much for doing that. I am currently 67 subs away from a new emote also. 67. I think that's like the closest we've been in the last 2 months. Yeah, I'll be back later. Glad to know I can stick around to watch the latest decks of the day. Awesome. Yeah, year started very good. Take care. Have fun in Spain there. All right, we are 2-1. 9baller using that Twitch Prime sub as well. Sub number 13. Hey, Night Owl, getting some duck salt. Quack, 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 quack. Our hand's great. I want to keep this. Night Owl with the duck salt. Keep. Thanks, 9baller. Hey, we're keeping this party going. Finn Gnome. Thank you so much. Y'all are amazing. Thank you. Do you think there will be any kind of promotion on the new expansion? Probably. Yeah, probably. Yeah, a bunch of Twitch Prime subs here. Thank you so much, Twitch, for all the Twitch Prime subs. 14. What's our opponent doing? Alright, so blue-red control again. Blue-red control-ish. We get to slam this Karn and hit land drops.
You may regret that choice.
Tree Fitty! Keeping the Twitch Prime hype going. Man, we're getting the Armada out today with all these hype boats. We got the Armada. Sub number 15 on the day. And that's going to make it 16 after Wizards gifting out a sub to Project Vayner. What did they do? They went...
What was lost is now returned.
Huh, they gave us Vivian. but not the land. So we went and got the land. I guess it wouldn't have really mattered either way.
I like. Get that out of
I've
here.
been brewing with Dimir and Esper, and I gotta tell you, they are not good. Yeah, I don't love Dimir or Esper. Currently, I like Grixis as far as blue-black decks are concerned. I think we're just gonna go ahead and blast our opponent.
I'll make
Here.
use of that later.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna blast. It's gonna kill our elf, but it's gonna get rid of their Drake and treasure map. And we'll just play a new elf. Okay, we got to sub number 15 on the day. Heck yeah, that's an armada of boats there from Chow. So let's get a new poll. What set are we buying after this one? We just got M19. There, that last time we got Dominaria earlier. What's going to win this one? Is it going to be Dominaria? Is it going to be M19 or RIX for Rivals of Ixalan or XLN for Ixalan? There you go. Poll started. You got 60 seconds. What you got? What can we get? We can get Tristani. I'm not going to minus Vivian to kill this Crackling Drake yet. I'm going to take up.
I've seen things that would break someone like you.
I know the sound of your heart. So I'm not really worried about this Dawnbringer dying too much. I think it would take two burn spells to kill the Dawnbringer, so I don't mind just playing it out. All right, Dominaria winning that poll. Oh, I need to tell my NBA app to hide the score of the Mavs game because I want to watch that later. My game's gonna start here soon. Hide the score. There we go. Alright, and we got that one. Too many Planeswalkers for the opponent. So I think Shauna doesn't block their Crackling Drake nearly as well. And it's like, you know, it gets Lava Coiled there. Like, their main removal spell is Lava Coil. We had two Dawnbringers, two Shalais. Oh, I guess your question was why not play Shauna, not the elf. I guess that was your question. Anyway, I want the elf. I want the mana more than I want Shauna in play. I don't really care for Shauna in play. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I would rather have the mana for how many cards we're getting with Vivian and Karn every turn. I just want the mana. I see what you're saying. All right, let's go ahead and get another blast, get some coils. My bad. Get another Vivian, get another Dawnbringer. And then we trim a Vow, trim Grand Warlord Rada, Tajik, Mox Amber, Weatherlight, Tristani. That's 61. And then Lannery Storm or Amber, we'll get rid of one Amber. Okay. Alright, that looks good. Nah, Squee's still good. Squee's a really good enabler for our Urza's Ruinous Blast. So it's really good at that. And sometimes they just have a bunch of burn spells in their hand, and Squee just is good there. Because they're not going to want to use their burn spell on Squee, so then we'll be able to cast Urza's Ruinous Blast. No, I don't think Traxos is very good. I don't think it's a very good card, honestly. But I think to play Traxos, you need to play a whole, like, just even more historic cards. And so I think you'd want, like, an artifact-heavy deck. Something with a whole lot more historic cards than what we got going on here. even. Yeah, they're good and fun. They're very fun, and they've been pretty good. Like, you know, like, so we're trying, you know, like, today has just been our legendary day, and we've been having some success. These decks are a lot of fun. All right, looking for this red mana here. Looking for this red mana. Tilt. Our opponent discarded Enigma Drake, which you would think would be a pretty good card. So, kind of interesting to see what they got. They decided they wanted to discard Enigma Drake. More Enigma Drakes, that would make sense.
You may regret that choice.
Little Giant's Immolating Inferno is never getting cast. Hey, Anthony Goer, good evening. Well, we haven't played against hard control. That's what the red blasting station and a Johnny is for in our sideboard. Therefore, hard control decks. We haven't been playing against those. So they haven't come in. There's like Thaumatic Compass that tutors for a basic land. I don't think there's any card that tutors for specific lands in Standard. Not that I can think of.
You are only hurting yourself. A curious choice.
I'm gonna counter this blast. So I either go Coil plus Shauna, or I go Blast. I kind of want to Blast. Oh, you think I should have just Shauna and Captain Lannery Stormed? Wanted to get Treasure Map out of here before it transformed, because Treasure Map's going to transform next turn, and so I wanted the ability to take out Treasure Map. So I wanted to cast the Urza's Ruinous Blast there, because like a future Urza's Ruinous Blast is not getting rid of this Treasure Map. Guess I would have got rid of that treasure map and all those treasures. Alright, now I'm playing the two creatures. Because I feel like if their one card was like one counter spell, I didn't want them to counter like a Vivian. Yeah, Deck Master's working. Oh, that's true. Yeah, you can tutor Guild Gates. That's the only thing you can do. Ooh, is their last card a tutor or a counter spell? Okay. That's good for us. Urza's Ruinous Blast going to resolve. We might as well use this treasure for it, because the treasure will get exiled. But yeah, we'll be able to get rid of the Drake. Be able to get rid of everything. And sorry, 1/1 token, you're gone. But Crackling Drake, Enigma Drake, Treasure Map, Treasure. All of you, get out of here. Just get out of here. Man, this Urza's Ruinous Blast card. Pretty good. I'd say that was pretty good. I would say that was pretty good. Thankfully, our opponent, like if our opponent gave us this Aurelia instead of the Clip-Top retreat, this would have been much more difficult for us. Karn or Vivian? I think Karn. No, probably Vivian. I mean, I would rather them counter Karn than counter Vivian, but
I'm not losing everything.
I didn't think they
can.
just drew a counter spell there, though. But I was wrong. They drew a counter spell. All right, should have played Karn. Our little crappy creatures are getting it done. Just Crackling Drake. Don't draw into a dive down, please. No dive down. Let me lava coil that. Alright, they kept one of the cards on top, so whatever card they kept, they liked. Hopefully this resolves. Okay, nice. I'll go ahead and crack. Okay. Crack the treasure. Grow the Captain Lannery Storm. And there we go. 3-1. Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with the stream today with that. I think I'd have to just close OBS and restart OBS to fix the that. I don't think that's ever been like that before. I think I just need to restart OBS, but you know, we're currently streaming, so I can't change that. The how the screen is a little bit off. It's just tilted down a little bit. 'Cause it's supposed to be here. That's what it's supposed to be. But obviously, if I go there, you don't see me. You don't see anything else. I don't have anything else up there. Yeah, I think I just have to reset OBS, so we're gonna have to wait till after the stream for that. So, I should have that fixed for tomorrow, but it's just not gonna be fixed for today. Oh, I didn't get that pack! I was talking about fixing the screen and just didn't think about getting the pack. Where's the Grixis Legends deck? You can find it here, !decks. You can find the deck list in there. And later on, after I get done streaming, if you want to watch the replay of Grixis Legends, you can find it on my YouTube channel. youtube.com/c/ToddStevensMTG. Play a 1-1. The old 1-1. I use OBS to stream. I don't know exactly which version of OBS. I don't know, it's just the same one I've used for the last, like, you know, 2.5, 3 years or whatever it's been. 2.5 years. Alright, we're going to be relying on Tristani Discordant next turn. The Detention Sphere on legs. It's certainly the kind of card that you're going to want to protect. I mean, I think it's worse. I think it's worse than like Hostage Taker, or Ravenous Chupacabra, cards like that. Because, you know, you have to just keep protecting it like the whole time. If it ever dies, they get their thing back, which is pretty rough for you. Yeah, I do record for YouTube with OBS as well, yes. Yeah, we played a Jeskai Legends deck that was built by one of the viewers here on stream. We actually played it probably about a week to 10 days ago. We played a Jeskai Legends deck. And other people said they've been enjoying it. You can find that deck list also in ! Decks. Alright, that's a good draw. Just gets us an extra mana for this Kamal's Druidic Vow. That's actually just a good draw here. So we get to Vow for 5 now. You know, we're in a rough spot, but this Vow can get us there. We can hit Dawnbringer and stuff like that now. Love to hit a Dawnbringer and a Shalai. Okay, well, we got a bunch of things. We got stuff and things.
Let's
now, do I need a kill? Do I need a minus and kill History of Benalia? Cool, uncanny, nice. Do I need to kill History Benalia? I don't think so. I'm gonna go ahead and tick up.
Balance comes.
That was a great Mox Amber for us. What am I gonna do to deal with this Ajani? I'm not sure. He just joined. What is this madness? This is Naya Legends. Yeah, Tristani's last line of text comes into play against Dimir decks that have they'll either have like Thief of Sanity that can take your things, they could have Hostage Taker that takes your things, or the Eldest Reborn. If any of those things take your things, then the last line of text comes into play.
Meet my newest friend.
And Shalai's gonna get us there. All right. Probably the first time ever I saw Mox Amber do anything, and it sure did something really well. All right, let's get the other blast in. Let's get another Dawnbringer in, and then we're going Clarion and Coil heavy. So coming on out will be one Vivian. Then I guess we're bringing all this stuff in. If we're bringing all that kind of stuff, Kamal's Druidic Vow is certainly worse. How does Blasting Cannons work with this deck? We haven't actually ever played it yet. I have it in the deck for hard control decks. We haven't been playing against those, you know, like Jeskai control kind of thing. But it is it's a legendary enchantment, so it'll enter the battlefield off of Kamal's Druidic Vow, and then yeah, just we'll just exile an extra card. If we ever cast 3 things, we get to flip it, and that'd be awesome. So with me having Deafening Clarions, I probably don't want to have all of these cheap creatures so much. I think Captain Lannery Storm is gonna unfortunately bite the bullet here, and Tajik. Both of those just don't match up. They cost a lot of mana, and they do not match up well against History Benalia. I mean, none of our stuff really does. Alright, we're going to cut the 2 Mox Ambers. Cut 1 Shauna, 1 Amara. Get rid of this Immolating Inferno. I don't know. I don't like not having anything to do on turn 2 and 3, though. No, Johnny's not for this match, I don't think. I have not played much Best of 1. So I don't know. I don't know about these decks in best of one. I don't know. Well, our hand's great if we draw another land and Llanowar Elf stays around. Let's draw another land, please. Yeah, maybe Karn. Maybe I could trim Karn. Oh, we just really had to draw Karn number 2 and Karn number 3. Come on, land. Come on, land. Whew. Barely getting there. Now, one more land for Dawnbringer, please. Yeah. Can see that coming. Hey, track team. Day's been awesome. Tons and tons of support from all these subscribers. It's been very nice. We are also playing incredibly fun decks. I really like these Legends decks.
Until you
brewed up all of these, and we haven't even made the deck that we're going to play next, the Azorius Legends. We're going to be making that next on stream here. I wonder if I should attack. Yeah, I'll attack. So day's been awesome. Wow, I realize I'm 320 channel views away from 1 million. I just realized that. Looking at this, it says 999,680 views. That's a lot. No, Twitch will not tell you when you need to resub for Twitch Prime. You just have to remember it yourself. So all coming at me. Go ahead and chump block with this elf. Red mana. There's red mana. So Clarion won't kill. Will kill a lot of things. Clutch Mountain. Sounds like a new movie, Clutch Mountain. All right, the opponent can't handle the Clutch Mountain. We had Clutch Moxie Ember, which got us that awesome Kamal's Druidic Vow for 5, and then Clutch Mountain. That's where I was born. I was born on Clutch Mountain. That's where I live right now. I do live on a mountain. Maybe this could be Clutch Mountain. All right, we're getting our pack. Dominaria won our vote a little bit ago for getting to 15 subs. Hey, Gaspy. Not forgetting the pack. So yeah, thanks for the reminders. Y'all, RB999. Hey, good games. We got pretty fortunate there at those games. Especially that Kamal's Druidic Vow was really nice for us. All right, see if anybody guesses. So we got Teferi. I'm gonna guess. What am I guessing? Something a little different. Is Mishra's Self-Replicator, is that in Dominaria? Oh, the Goblin Chain Whirler vote from Punk Boy RD is actually pretty good. There's just so many. We've been opening up so many Goblin Chain Whirlers. Now, I'm going to say Kamal's Druidic Vow. It was sweet that last game. I'm going to call that. That's what I'm calling. All right, let's see. Uh-oh, something we don't have 4 of. Mythic Wildcard. Jason kind of had it. Jason just said Wildcard. Didn't specify which Wildcard. Mythic Wildcard. I actually think Rare Wildcard's the best card in the game. So I think Mythic Wildcard's the second best card. There's just so many more rares that that are important than mythics that are important. And like myself, I have 8 mythic wild cards and I only have 1 rare. But yeah, mythics are sweet though. All right, 4-1. Are we gonna get to 5 wins with Naya Legends? 5 wins? Naya Legends? Is that gonna happen? Get your favorite emo in the chat if you think 5 wins is gonna happen here. You think we're gonna get 5 wins with Naya Legends? We are playing Matt in the Hat. Let's keep. We're on the play. Zerif with the... Oh, we're on the draw. Thought we were on the play. Zerif with the foil hype, though. That's a good one. All right. I think we're okay here. If we hit 3 land drops, there we go. I think we're actually okay here. We can play Squee, and our opponent's not going to kill Squee because Squee's terrible, right? So, like we talked about earlier, Squee has the power of suck. So, Squee's just gonna be ignored, and then while our opponent ignores Squee, we're gonna Urza's Ruinous Blasts and destroy them. Hey, Burly Man! Twitch Prime, Twitch Prime, Twitch Prime. Getting that Twitch Prime. Sub up in here. I do kind of want to play Captain Lannery Storm and get a treasure, though. Kind of want to get that treasure. Let's get the treasure. I think it's possible my opponent does not cast Chupacabra here and instead casts like another Jade Light or something like that. Okay, nope, they did cast Chupacabra. Yeah, Urza's Ruinous Blast is probably our only way to deal with Carnage Tyrant. Besides just like blocking it or racing it with our flying lifelink angels, stuff like that. Alright, Squee time. Squee time. Don't kill my Squee. And don't play Vivian. No, or Vraska, that's a legend. Don't play a legend.
Time to step out of the shadows.
Alright, and they killed my Squee.
I'll carve it out of existence.
Well, that went the worst it could for us. I am... now officially dead. I wasn't officially dead if I could have drawn a land for Tristani, but... we don't have the land, so now we're officially dead. Alright, we did not hit our land drops. So, bringing in Blast. We're not going to sideboard too much here. Actually, kind of like where we're at. We're just bringing in Blast and cutting Aurelia. Or trimming in Aurelia for a Blast. That's all we did last time, and I think that's all I want to do again. Actually, kind of like where we're at in general here. I don't think I really need Clarion. We have a lot of cheap creatures and stuff too. I think I want to just be playing our cheap things and try to set up Urza's Ruinous Blast. Coil for Graveyard Hate? I mean, our Blast exiles their cards. So, that's what we got. No Elf. Okay. Mox Amber not doing anything. Mox Amber being a completely dead card. because it only adds the color of your legendary creature or planeswalker. Karn is colorless, so it does not add any color for Karn, like if Karn's in play. So that's a bummer. And that's a great reveal for the opponent. I'm just going to trade Branchwalker and Tajik. I think trading just... Yeah, I guess I could have blasted away the other two. Oh, Vinemare. Okay. Play Vinemare next turn, please. I like that. I like that quite a bit. Oh, no. I just don't want our opponent to have... Really don't want our opponent to have a Vraska's Contempt. If possible. Gives 1 power to Construct. That's a good point. Just please do not have Vraska's Contempt. What is that star that some lands give, like Unclaimed Territory or Cabal Stronghold? I'm not sure what... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's just colorless mana. So that's... So like how Urza's Ruinous Blast has 4 color... That's 4 generic mana and a white. So like you can use that towards those kind of things. They do have Contempt. And now I'm punished for trading off Tajik. I was worried about Tajik just dying to a Chupacabra. Ooh.
I battled with
They can't have another Contempt, right? They can't just have another Contempt.
We should discuss our differences.
Or they can. It's basically Contempt. Alright, deck, we need legendary creatures and planeswalkers. That's what we need. Our opponent to stop having so much removal. Why do I have Mox Amber in this deck? It'd be really nice to draw a 2 or a 3 mana legend. Or even a 4 mana legend. Yeah, we could still cast Urza's Ruinous Blast with a 4 mana legend. We'd have to shock to do it. So any 2, 3, or 4 mana legend with the color. We got tons of them in the deck. Any of those. We need one of those right here. I need 2, 3, or 4 mana color legend. Well, now next turn 5 mana, 5 color legends with 5 mana legend also. Yeah, this legendary sorceries can only be cast if you control a legendary creature or planeswalker.
I leave. Its loss will serve us.
Vraska's rough. Wow, that's a disappointing one. Yeah, we can't cast. Yeah, we can't. I mean, yeah, we can't cast Urza's Ruinous Blast. We don't have any creatures or planeswalkers. That's why we needed Karn to survive. We need to untap with Karn. So that's them having Contempt and Trophy, 2 creature or 2 planeswalker removal spells. You know, like I was. You know, if they just have Chupacabras, stuff like that. Cast downs, things that are creature removal, we were fine, but them having 2 planeswalker removal spells was quite rough. And we didn't draw into anything else, we just drew all lands. So that didn't help either. But yeah, we still got 4 wins. You know, can't be upset at 4 wins with our janky cool Naya legend deck. So What do we got? We got a Spell Swindle and a Lich's Mastery. Hey, that's actually my very first Lich's Mastery. Think like all these Dominaria packs we've opened, you know, never opened a Lich's Mastery. I don't think. I guess I could check. I'm pretty sure that's my first Lich's Mastery. Cuz I don't remember ever getting one. Yeah, that's the very first Lich's Mastery. It's crazy. So, yeah, Naya Legends was good. Moxamber is not really worth a 2 of. Let's trim Moxamber, and I think the deck could use another Squee or Tajik, one of those two. Another 3 mana card. I actually liked Squee quite a bit here. I think this could just use another Squee. Yeah. So, yep, time to build Rainbow Lich, huh? There we go. Alright, so if you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you subscribe to the channel and check out another video.